How long does it take to get an estate plan in place? So you've made a decision, you know you want an estate plan. You have now chosen the attorney that you want to work with to put into place your estate plan. What's reasonable expectations for how long it's going to take? I can only speak from the perspective of being the founder of ELG Estate Planning. Once we have been retained by the client to prepare their estate plan, then we work with them through a legal strategy meeting to find out what their goals are, what they want to accomplish. We then prepare drafts of their estate plans and we provide it to them and giving them an opportunity to review it and then to talk with us, make any revisions, answer any questions, change any decision makers, whatever has to be done to make the plan the right plan. And then they come back in and then we have the execution of the estate plan, the necessary witnesses, notary, etc., and discussion again about what the estate plan is, making sure the client understands it. And then what we do is we put it all together in an estate planning notebook so that the client has something that they can refer to and understand it with letters of instructions, letters about beneficiary designations, all of those things. We put together a plan that is one that we know our clients can understand. So there's a lot involved with that, but how long does it take? For us, we have a goal of it taking somewhere in the range of 6 weeks, perhaps a little shorter, perhaps a little bit longer. So 4 weeks is not unheard of, but that is somewhat expedited to get all that work done. 6 weeks is something that's manageable, depending on the client's interaction and their questions and are they participating or are they being non-responsive. 8 weeks is something that often is something that we see as 8 weeks. Now, can it be done more quickly? Absolutely. We've had exigent circumstances where the person is in a hospital, for example. We can get it done immediately. That's not the best situation to be in, but it can be done. That's rare, but it happens. Sometimes does it go on for months and months? Yes, it does, but I can tell you that is not ideal. Why? Because until you've signed those documents, they're not in place. And if it goes on for months and months, then is that due to a breakdown in communication, or is the client, away and maybe they're, a snowbird and they're not even going to focus on it till they come back to Washington State in the spring? If so, that's understandable, but again, it's not ideal. If you're working with an attorney and you're finding that they're being non-responsive, reach out to them. It's their job to be responsive to you. Similarly, though, it's your job to be responsive to your attorney. I mean, this is a partnership. We work together to make sure that you have the right estate plan. If you have questions that you don't know how to answer, reach out to your attorney. If you are trying to decide who will be your decision maker, your executor of your will, or your healthcare agent, and you don't know, then talk to the attorney again. We often recommend professionals if you don't have anybody in your family or anybody that you know would be that decision maker for you. This has to be collaborative. Work with your lawyer to make sure that your questions are answered, decision makers are chosen, and the estate planning documents that you understand them, you're comfortable with them, they accomplish your goals, and they are signed. So my point is that how long it takes, it can vary depending on what your situation is. In my opinion, there is an ideal range, which is around the 8-week, 2 months or so, give or take a little bit. Of course, there's circumstances where it takes longer, but what we're talking about is what is an ideal situation. I hope that helps.